snip, snip, all the way, boom. And up will come the beautiful fronds. Hi, I'm Susie Dingle, writer, garden coach, and landscape designer, bringing you information and inspiration to help you enjoy, utilize, and improve your outdoor space. I have to do that on my property. It needs serious restoration. The last 10 years got away from me for various reasons. Some of you may already know what those personal challenges were, but I'm back and I want to restore my garden. I'm starting with the shade garden where some of the ferns are. I've got evergreen maidenhair ferns underneath this snow. I've already cut them back, and I will show you some of that footage in future videos. But today I'm going to be showing you the footage of when I cut back the sword ferns a few days ago. I'll show you how to do that, what they should look like, and a few other tips and tricks along the way. If you'd like to see the full series of this restoration of my garden, please do subscribe, ring the bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the parade of sword ferns. These were all here when I moved in. Oh, and welcome to my messy garden. It looks this way this time of the year. I just haven't cleaned up, but it is also in need of rejuvenation. And we have a couple more sword ferns back here. See how bad they look if you let them go? And then over here, another one up next to the house. Gotta go. Well, gotta be cut back. That one I might take that one out ultimately also, but maybe not. Cutting back these ferns, or basically any fern, should be done before you start to see the new fronds coming out. Forget the name, the technical name, starts with a C, what they're called. But in any case, you can still cut them afterwards. It just makes it a little trickier, you know, because then you have to cut between the new growth. I find it very easy to do this job in February in our zone 8A, 8B. Here is yet another sword fern at the up close to the house. Underneath this ribes sanguineum, all shade loving perennials over here. And then another one in the corner. I guess I'll just keep it going till I've got them all done. This is the beauty of cutting back these sword ferns this time of the year, because you can just get in there and snip down really far without worrying too much about any new fronds that are coming up. So I really do try and get as close as I can, although sometimes it's hard to do because all these multiple fronds are just in the way. So I'm not always sure sometimes how far down I'm going. But see, like that, you can just go down pretty darn far. All these wonderful leaves, in case you're wondering, are from my neighbor's trees. And it's a blessing, and it's also a lot of work. But in the end, I like making use of all that free mulch. It's good stuff, especially in a woodland type setting. Clip with abandon, because there's nothing coming up right now. You can see how bad it is to have your plants up close to the house. Now this is on the north-facing side, and not good. But this will make it better. Let's see what a sword fern after it's been cut back really should look like when it's really nice, ideal. So there's a nice little mound, just like that. And I could come back along and snip some of these out a little bit shorter. If I have more time, I will. But this should be fine for now. It's got a nice little base. You can clean it out some, but you know, in the forest they look gorgeous and on their own without much help. While I am over here with the sword fern, I might as well trim back this goat's beard. This is Aruncus, and it is our native goat's beard. It gets very tall, and I like it though. It kind of fills in with this ribes sanguineum, the red flowering currant. So these two plants here and the sword fern are native to our area. I'm following the flower heads down all the way to the base, and I'll cut them off down right at soil level down here. They'll come back from there. This is a perennial, and that's what they do. So this is considered for me just regular maintenance on the perennial plants that I have. I wouldn't consider this rejuvenation. And you can see now that I've cut it back, you can see the new little buds or stems pushing out from the ground. Oh, the promise of spring and wonderful fluffiness to come. There it is, Pio ferns. Yeah, I did it all with these Banco pruners. If you haven't seen the video I did on the tools that I got, I've got this one in there. It was made in France. It did a good job for a really low-cost pruner, and I don't think I'm going to get a blister. I did not have my gloves on, didn't have them handy, and I wanted to get this done, so we'll see. But it seemed to have done pretty good. Until next time, I'll be dreaming of you in the garden. Bye.